Hello, listener, and welcome to a Nar-Cast production, Ep.1. But before I go on and let you listening to the original track, I need to talk about a few things. This is an older clip. It was made to be a video podcast, but it turned into a sound podcast just because the visuals weren't great, and I decided I just wanted a regular old audio podcast. So you will not be able to see anything, and we'll be using a lot of things where we point to the screen or we say stuff like, I'll put something there, like visually. So sometimes it won't make sense, but I'm sure if you just, now that I'm explaining to it, you'll understand. This is our first podcast we've actually ever made, and I hope you enjoy it and give it the benefit of the doubt. Also, keep supporting us, and also, depending on where this is, I'll put some annotations on the YouTube one to other podcasts that I've edited, like completely. It's a small fragments. Other than that, enjoy some Nar-Cast. Chickaboom. Nar-Cast. What's a Nar-Cast? Well, it's like it's a podcast with the Nar in front. What? You know, like for Narwhals? The whales with the horns? Okay. Okay, let's just roll the sound. Roll the sound.
Hello. This is podcast number 2.
Well, number 1 on this channel, but
yeah. Well, I mean, this is a sequel to a podcast we did. Shouldn't we call it something? Shouldn't we call it something?
Dude, I don't know. Our first one was so bad. Did we even do a second part on?
We did 4 parts of it.
We only uploaded 1.
Yeah, we only uploaded because I was still on my phone at that time. Oh, we should probably introduce ourselves. And well, I'm Nick.
And I'm Clayton. I've been in some of the nice videos that this guy has made. They're pretty interesting.
Narwhal Network.
Narwhal Network.
Advertisement.
Yeah.
He's got
like a Mr. CEO. 8282.
Advertisement. This is.
Oh, that's just.
Where's that? Okay. We should move this forward. Okay. Basically, yeah, this is part. You could call this a sequel of sort. This is episode 2. You guess you could call it
Number 2, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call it number 2. See the original? I'll put like a little annotation right there. I'll probably put it at the beginning of the video.
Wait, right there.
I'm not gonna put it there.
I always wanted to do that.
I always do that on all my videos.
I've never done it before. I never make videos anymore. But it's cool. Whatever.
You should make videos.
I know.
You should! Why aren't you making videos? Get off YouTube. You're not gonna make videos. Dude, I'm kidding.
I'm waiting for that new computer, man.
Okay, yeah, he's
just taking forever, like 8 months now.
So I guess we'll talk about some stuff. Let's start with let's keep going on that conversation we were having before. Like in sort of that
not talking to people in the morning?
Yeah, and like just sort of like, at least for me, like I'm not good at it in the mornings, talking to people, at least at school. Maybe, like, I don't even know, this is how you do a podcast. Oh man, like before it was like very, like we had stuff somewhat planned out, like we had like, but now we're just
like a real podcast setup would be like either a huge table that like you have like good mics and stuff.
Well, the lighting's not really good.
Well, you could like, I don't know.
We're in the shadows.
Yeah,
we're all
there's
cool.
a giant light right there,
but it's not great.
It's just a lamp.
I hope they can hear us.
Yeah, like a real podcast, like
well, I mean,
professional grade stuff.
But that's not. I mean,
like multiple cameras.
Yeah, but I mean,
we're poor, so
poverty, America,
which is gets me very mad. Once I'm gonna be a taxpayer, man, I'm gonna have to pay for all those people on welfare.
Oh my God, you're a Republican.
I don't even care.
You're a horrible person.
I don't care.
Why would you want to be a Republican? Democrats, where it's at, we kill babies.
I just don't see that it's, it's nice to do that. Like, well, it's not nice to do that, but I'm like,
I feel
you're using the government to your own benefit.
There's two sides of a
like
homeless person. There's the one. Okay, you can't. There's tons of people who are parasites that aren't poor.
Yeah.
There's tons of people that just. I mean, they may not work off the government per se, but I mean, they work off other things like people and things like that.
Yeah.
This happens to like children of like rich people a lot. They'll just feed off. Like their parents.
Yes.
And I mean,
and then they'll just use their money until they're dead.
Yeah, and then they
inherit their money.
Yeah,
and their business and how they ever got their money.
The Kardashians. I should probably. I did that wrong. I was like, the Kardashians. But I almost forgot what we were talking.
Dude, I don't even know. We were talking about.
Well, I mean, taxes. You started on the taxes thing. I'll put like a whole big sign that says taxes. Now we talk about taxes on our podcast. People may talk about interesting things. We talk about taxes.
The vlog thing is going to be taxes.
Taxes. Well, I'll have like I'll put like podcasts. I don't know how I'll do. I don't know. We'll do a few of these. Not like tonight.
Yeah.
We'll probably make. I'll put in the sections.
As of right now, it is February 26, 2013 at 8:48 p.m. So keep that in mind.
Hey. So that means in like a few years, maybe this won't be relevant.
Yeah. Everything's gonna be totally different. Doesn't matter. Wait. Dude.
We need.
$4,000.
Shut up. He's playing some game.
We
probably need to keep talking about the taxpayers thing because I think that there's two. I always want to talk about this because there's like homeless people. Like you can be a good homeless person. Like I feel like there's good
I don't understand
people
why
that
they
aren't
don't
homeless.
go to shelters.
I feel it's more out of like pride than anything else.
Like you can do it without the government helping.
Yeah, I feel.
But that's why it's made.
Well, I mean, you just said not to rely on the government for things.
Yeah, but like welfare, like they pay you to do this because like you're trying to get up. But what like all like homeless shelters do that I know of because I've never been to one. And
white boy probs.
All I know of is that they like give you a place to stay in that place with a bunch of homeless people and they feed you like soup. It's not like.
Well, what I'm saying is like that's almost like the same thing because the government's still paying for all.
Yeah,
of
but
that.
it's not. It's just like really cheap stuff.
But that doesn't matter if it's cheap or not. You're still working off the government.
Yeah, it adds up, but still.
But I mean, like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing to like help the homeless because I mean they don't have homes and stuff. And there's a lot of unemployment. I don't even know. Should we like get to another subject? Because I feel like people are gonna be like, "What is this?
Yeah.
is this CNN? CNN student news?
Oh, with Carl Zeus.
I remember.
Hi, Carl Zeus. If you're watching, probably not.
If you probably watched this video, if you've gotten this far, hey Carl. I'll show a picture of Carl. Don't worry. So everyone knows. If you don't know, in middle school, our social studies classes, we would always watch CNN Student News, which is basically
updated on what's going on in current events. Pretty good.
Yeah, I think it was like every Core Plus, which is basically like a study hall, but our stupid school system decided, hey, let's take out school study hall and add in stupid extensions to the classes we already have, which are 30-minute like usually goof off classes.
Yeah.
So it
I don't understand.
Matter.
Why do they not have study hall anymore? My brothers, they went to school and they always had the study hall.
The study hall is amazing because you can finish all your friggin' homework you didn't finish from the... I mean, if you played it right, and I have gun. I think that just showed on camera, so now I'm gonna kill him if he moves. This is actually airsoft.
So, what was I saying? Like, my brother's friend...
I should just sat there. Just like sat there dead.
I was just talking to myself in the camera. It's kind of awkward though. But like one of my brother's friends, they said one of the times that they were in study hall, he was like a senior or something, and they were playing Guitar Hero in study hall.
That's not the reason I like it.
I know, but that's crazy.
Yeah, well, I've heard of teachers like that. They'll play
and they'll like watch Ace Ventura and stuff. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, and now, I guess they have.
And now we can't even watch stuff over G unless we have to have a paper.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
We're in high school, and we have to sign stuff that's PG or higher, which is bull.
Oh my god, it's such like I can't. Well, I guess there's also all those parents who are like, I can't let my kids out even though they can watch it at home.
Your kids need to grow up. Your kids need to grow a pair and look at the real goddamn world.
Do they need to grow balls?
Yes.
Testicles.
Are you gonna put bleeps on like anytime I like curse or something?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna keep it.
Maybe reliability. It was reliability.
Oh yeah.
well,
So they need to grow some balls and play this game.
Yeah, they need to play this game and grow some balls. Because nothing says financial aid like Roller Coaster Tycoon, guys.
From 2004.
Still a great game. Still a great game. Don't know why I'm playing it, but it's fun.
Oh god.
So, I want to know, when did they get rid of it and why?
I think it's just because I think it was just more like, I don't know. Like, I think it might have just been, they're just
Do
like...
they think that there wasn't enough productivity in it? Like, people's just
Maybe they tried to mix in, like, block scheduling.
Like,
and,
what we have or what we
no,
had?
Block. You know what block scheduling is? It's when you have, like, 2 hours of a class. 2 hours of, like, 2 classes, and then you'll have, like, the next 2 classes the next day, and each one will be 2
Yeah,
hours.
that's like last year, yeah.
Well, it's not like that last year.
That was last year, because we had the Core Plus, and
No,
it
that's
alternated.
right. But it was like 30 minutes long. No, I'm saying like you don't even have some certain classes some days. Like you don't even have math one day because the other classes are 2 hours long. The class is only like 30 minutes long.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Block-
but
that's
I'm
block
trying
scheduling.
to remember.
Like the teacher would talk about it all the time. And they would always say like it's good for math.
I don't care about teachers.
Well, no, I'm just saying like that's what. Yeah, I always like sort of like.
I'm just kind of like
listen.
I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I always like I'm totally interested.
Dude, not trying to say any names, but there was my English teacher, and I was helping.
What's her name? Dubisky, you're
okay, Miss Dubisky. If you're watching this, I don't think you are. But insanity.
Didn't really like
is an
him.
attraction.
His opinion was
okay.
What?
Insanity's just open.
Oh, I thought you said like she's. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Never mind.
she's insane. No, she's kind of.
I was like,
you're cool, Miss Dubisky. Like,
we should probably just bleep out the name and just like Miss.
So
I was like bleeping. I think it's. Here, continue on, but then I want to talk about bleeping.
All right, so I was helping my friend with algebra, and because he came from Zoomal, so I'm pretty sure there's information doesn't transfer. He should probably be in geometry. What he's doing is he's trying to get in these really high up classes, and like if this is a very prestigious school if he gets to it in college. It's like an Air Force, but it's a prestigious kind, and he has to get really good grades, and he's in algebra 1. I think that his information didn't come over, and he was asking me, he's like, oh, how do you do this? And I helped him out, and my English teacher, Miss Boop,
you don't have to add now. That makes it sound weird.
I don't care. So, she was like, oh, Clayton, come over here. And I was like, I thought I was in trouble or something. And she's like, oh, you're not in trouble. I just need help with this. And it was a math problem. I was like,
the teacher asked you
the English teacher asked me
about math. Oh, I mean, English teachers aren't.
Still, you're an adult. You're like 30 years old, and you're like.
I mean, like, think about it.
You're
like,
asking a 15-year-old how you do 2
Well, I guess you weren't
2.
15 at that time. You were like 13, maybe 14.
No, 14. I might have been 14. I might have been 14.
You were 13. Why would you be 15? Because if you were in middle school.
I'm 15 now. No, this is like this year.
Oh. I thought you were talking about last year.
No, this
maybe
is this
even
year.
a few years ago. Oh,
this is this year.
Oh, that's why you were like super like scared of like saying, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
because I was like, if it's in middle school, who cares? Because she's not gonna see you every day. Yeah. But I guess if she's in high school,
I see her every day till
that's fine.
May 23rd or something like that.
Oh. You count. I don't even count the days. I just sort of go to school and hope it ends soon. Sometimes I'll just go to school, even if it's no school. I'll just be like, "Is there anybody here?"
I'll be like, "What?"
And if they like don't let me in, that's the time when I end. It's sort of weird when I get like go on weekends because I think school has ended completely, but it hasn't. But yeah, I want to actually talk about like
the bleeping.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like I think it's funnier
whenever you hear the bleeps.
Yeah, like.
Because, like, you think that, like, well, you know what they're saying, but then it's funny that they bleep it, or what?
I think it's more funny because they censor it. Like, I just, like, that, like, I don't know, because they really needed to, like, censor it or something. Like I just feel like it's more funny when it's censored. Like, I don't think, like, the plain word is almost as funny.
Yeah.
So, like, I almost feel like, and sometimes in movies, I'd rather them bleep it because it's almost funnier. Like I just feel like
yeah, but like in a
censorship-
movie, it's more dramatic, you know. But
Well,
like
no,
in a comedy,
Yeah, like, I'd
understand,
rather
like,
that I would like if I made a comedy, I'd totally bleep everything. I bleep all the dialogue. Just bleep bleep bleep.
and you'd be like, I think I know what you're saying.
Because I just feel it's funnier just to have the bleep. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like the idea of having censorship almost
like,
makes it funny. Because like I almost feel like it's not as funny if you just say the straight word. Because I mean, it's just not. It doesn't have as much potency. But if you add like words together, like
cocksucker,
fucking just like add them together and I'll bleep those out from fuck. Hopefully that doesn't.
Yeah,
your
your mom will be like right next to you while you're like editing, and she'll be like, Nick, what did you just say?
And I always go over the clips like a million times, so she'll be like, oh my god, do I do that a lot? Editing's
good. How many times, like, on average, how many times
do I watch my stuff?
No, does she watch
me edit? Never. She never watches me edit.
Does she like she
well,
always?
I never do it during like when she's up, or like I never do it in front of her because she doesn't like me on the computer because she thinks I'm on it too much. But it's more about like I don't even know what it's about. Like even like it's mostly on the school days when she gets more peeved about it.
Yeah,
because I mean it's more about I don't know. Cause I guess. Well, I mean, like, I do it right when I get home from school, and I try as fast as I can to edit. That's my only time to edit, and where I can do it at night. So...
on, like, weekends would probably...
like, I'll do it in front of her, but most of the time...
it's normally,
like if someone watched me
appropriate.
edit... Yeah, well, it's not even that. It's just, I mean, it's also awkward just watching someone edit my own self.
Yeah.
Because most of my videos are just me. So... it's really awkward when I'm just sitting
it's
there.
just kind of weird because, like...
it's almost awkward for me just to watch myself
like,
and edit.
I've noticed in your videos, like, even Jameson, he pointed this out. He goes to our school, Jameson. Pretty good guy.
I'll show his picture! If I've already showed it, good.
Okay, so he pointed out to me, he's like, have you ever noticed that Nick kind of talks weird in his videos? And I watched one of your vlogs, and I think it was like one of your videos that like you were in the new room that was just built to your house, like yeah. And I think it was for Breeze 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you were talking in it, and it was weird. I noticed it. It was kind of different.
But how I talk is different.
Yeah.
Well,
because you're like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Well, but you're not putting your regular natural voice like this.
I think it's more because, I mean, a lot of people say this on YouTube. They'll always be like, I think I'm always in the shadows. I think I'm in the shadows. I'll have, like, my voice, like, all, like, I would like to be not announced. I think
this will be where our anonymous person is. They'll be like, can you tell us about the situation?
We'll probably have a new setting for the next one. There'll probably be, like, 4 episodes. Maybe more. Well, I mean, maybe, like, 10. Like, 10 minutes for
Well, it
each
depends
one.
on how popular this is.
Well, I'm saying, like, for, like, this whole thing. Because it's going to be longer than 10 minutes, I'm thinking.
Oh,
we've already gone
okay.
over, like, 10 minutes at least.
Okay.
But I think it's, like, an over-exaggerated of myself. It's almost like it's a character I've made.
Ego?
Well, like, it's more exaggerated of myself. Like, it takes my qualities and just sort of extends them. I emphasize certain things like I do. Like, hand motions. Like, I do that.
You do that.
I do that a lot, but it's not, like, to the extent I do in my videos.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think it's almost like able to, like, I'm playing a character, so it's not as weird as just me talking.
Like you're an actor.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So it's not as weird as when I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when it's easier to act that way. If I'm like, I'm not saying I'm gonna like have to act that much.
That would work if you were like in like I wouldn't say like just a short, like I wouldn't say an action short, but any kind basically.
Just like any acting thing.
So like if it was
I would
on
have
a bigger
to
scale, it would be easier for you because like you emphasize this.
Yeah. Well, I would. If it was on a bigger scale, I'd probably be playing a character. So.
Probably like a minor character, because like this is your channel, so
yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, I don't know. Like, it really depends on what I'm doing. But a lot of YouTubers say that they're like just their personas are just exaggerated versions of themselves. I think that's like it just happens for like it's just how you're able to cope with. I mean, like
It's kind of different whenever you're talking in front of a camera. It's like, it's really different. Like,
well, because I almost like feel like I've got more confidence when I'm like against the camera because there's no audience. It's just me and
it's a camera, but then you'll eventually figure out that your friends at school will watch it.
Yeah, like, but it's almost weird hearing the reactions. Like, I have this friend Treb.
Yeah.
Huh?
I know him, yeah.
He says, like, he really likes them, but, like, it's just sort of weird, like, just hearing that. Like, I almost, like, don't like it.
Why?
I don't know.
It's something, it motivates you to keep on going. But
it motivates me.
I know that you'd keep on going if he didn't like them anyways. It doesn't matter.
It wouldn't matter if, like, it's more for me, because it helps me improve. Yeah. Like, I'd like to make movies one day.
It'd be cool.
Movie maker!
It'd be really cool. I want to be in one of the movies. I don't care if I'm just like one of the like
minor character, just like
I'll be like the waiter. I don't care.
But I don't like. I think it's just weird getting praise for what because I just don't feel like it's that good. I think that's with any person who makes stuff. Like you're just not gonna like your stuff.
Until you reach like a certain subscriber level. Then
not even then. Like I won't like my stuff. Like I just feel like people do it better than me. Like I've always like put myself
because they have money and income that
No,
they make.
I'm saying like even if someone's like worse than me, I put them above me. So
really?
That I'm always working higher. Like if I find one little thing that they did better than me, I see that as a problem and I try to change it in my videos.
So what you're trying to say is someone under you and you think of them higher than you, but it motivates you to do better.
And but I put everyone above me. Everyone. It doesn't matter who it is.
I'm above you. With my 7 subscribers.
Well, it's not even like the numbers. I don't see the numbers. I see the videos. So
with my 6, 7 videos.
Yeah, but still, like, I just, like I almost, like, it doesn't matter if I'm doing better or have more, like, if I'm doing better in the video, I always see them as having, like, there are videos where I'm like, well, like, if they don't care that much about it, but if someone who just, like, puts some, like, focus into it, I'm told, like, I just put them above me. I put basically everyone above me. Like, I just see that as, like, my stuff's not good. Like, I need to improve. That's what keeps me going most of the time. It's almost, it's bad. It almost puts you in that state where you're like, oh, God, my stuff's bad. But I don't think I'll ever be totally fine with my stuff. Which almost, like, unsettles me. Because I'm, like, always I mean, it always keeps me going. It does. I mean, it's more than criticism and whatever it can do. I almost like criticism more than I like...
Because it's like constructive criticism some of the times.
I don't care what it is. Like
but like it motivates you to do it and do it better.
Yeah, even if it's not constructive.
Yeah.
Even if it's just...
It's like it sucks ass.
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay, let me talk to you. What did you not like about it?
It's not even that. I just want to... It's like, it's almost like I want to... I don't even know. Like, I think it's just my problem.
This is like a behind the scenes and like what you think of your channel now.
Or what I think of myself and just me as a person. You put me on the spot.
I suck ass, guys.
Well, like,
don't worry.
Narwhal Network. Like,
sucking ass.
Behind
to a high new...
This will be like a whole episode, I think.
Sucking ass.
But what do you think about it? Like, do you ever like think like that? You just put everyone... I don't know. Do you do that?
Sometimes. Some of my videos really suck. So I can sort of do it, but I haven't made a lot of videos lately. Well, any videos in the past year, so I don't think of it. I just like I watch stuff. I'm constantly on YouTube just watching what's
there. I mean, that's how I pass the time when I'm editing. Like I almost like get sidetracked.
I can't wait till I get my new computer though. Because dude, I will have like I'll be like 2 monitors. I'll just be like, okay, watching YouTube, and I'll be like doing something. I'll be like doing something for the channel, man, for my channel, and it's gonna be awesome because I'm gonna be more motivated. And with like all my subscribers, only the 7, but
but it will increase. I mean, like
I
was below you for a long time.
You were below me for quite a while.
Well, I mean, like I think it was just because I didn't post. Like, or maybe it was just because I didn't, like, amplify that I wanted to do this. Like, I didn't show people that I really wanted to do this.
You know what we should do?
What?
Video. Cowboy Misfits.
I've been wanting to do that. I don't want to say this idea, though, but...
jump cut to where things get more interesting. Because before things weren't interesting, I guess. Jump cut.
I have the tendency to like talk to myself. It's bad. Like, well, it's almost like that's how I write. That's how I write. Like, I will act it out in my mind, but I will say it also.
I always hate it whenever you have the ideas and then it just comes out like complete shit.
What do you mean? Like the idea is like not good?
Yeah, like your idea is like freaking amazing. Like,
it's you mean like, and then the video's not very good?
Yeah, but like I always have that with like Minecraft and stuff too. I always have these major ideas and then just like this box.
Yeah, I have that for a lot. I mean, like I saw this in this book once. Like I was reading this book, Steal Like an Artist, and it had this amazing diagram, and it was like this
like exit to the gift shop, steal, like yeah.
No, it was like it was almost like a check mark. Like it was like this check mark looking graph, and it had like it was like just like this thing. It was just like it started out like
it was there.
Well, no, like it was like this picture. It said one of the points was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever thought of. Oh, this is gonna be hard. This is complete crap. A moment of silence. I'll have to. It'll be crap, but I have to finish it.
It's kind of.
It wasn't bad. It was really bad, but I learned a lot. That's basically like the workings of doing anything. Like I think
that book kind of reminds me of the book that's in the room over there. When will Jesus bring the pork chops?
I've heard of that book.
I haven't. Yep. When will Jesus bring the pork chops? Hell if I know. I don't even think he's got the pork chops.
Okay, wait, was it good? Or what was
I don't
it
know.
about?
I never read it.
Oh, well, you just...
My brother bought it, and I never read it.
Well, like...
It seemed like a funny book.
Oh, yeah, I heard it was really funny. Like, it was making fun of him, like, the whole... Well, not making fun of him, but...
Making fun of Jesus Christ, guys.
Watch the movie Dogma, if you... Well, you ever heard it?
No.
Oh, well, I watched it today. It's not really... Like, people perceived it as a satire, because nobody saw it, and everyone, like, protested, but it's not really a satire at all. It's like, if you watched it, you have to, like, know the Bible to actually, like,
No
watch.
thanks.
Well, no, like, it
the
explains stuff, but it's almost like, you know that the person who wrote this movie and, like, directed it knows what he's talking about. Like, he...
Like a Mormon?
No. Well, like...
I got two Mormons who sit with me.
That's cool.
At lunch.
I'm glad. Mormon it up.
Yeah.
I don't know that much too much about Mormons. I've always like heard
Just
about
really religious people.
Really, that's it.
Yeah. I had no idea what they were, and then like I kind of put two and two together. And I'm like, yeah, they're really religious people.
I hope that's what it is. Tell us what Mormons are.
Back to my story. I was
comment below.
Jump cut to where things get more interesting. Because before things weren't interesting, I guess. Jump cut.
God awful. It turns so bad. It's like sequels to good movies, and it turns bad.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3. Not as good as the original.
You also thought that they only came out on VHS. The fourth one, and the fifth one, and the sixth one.
Well, they did, and then they came out on DVD.
Yeah, but you know they came out in theaters, right?
I did not know that.
Like, for the longest time, we had this argument. Okay, who cares about all that other stuff? We're gonna talk about this now. Okay, he thought that Star Wars was not a hit at all, and it was on VHS for the longest. It was just on VHS, and people just thought it was a classic.
Like, no, like, I thought it was like, they advertised the shit out of it. Bleep. And,
Good one.
and, thanks. And it just got really big, and everyone just watched it. I didn't know. I never watched any documentaries about it. This guy freaking watched.
Well, because I had the special edition because my dad was a freaking freak about it. So
Yeah.
I like it. Like for the longest time, I didn't have.
It's a
TV
great
down
movie
there.
series.
Yeah, and you thought it was on VHS. Well, just VHS.
Well, I'm saying now, but still.
Oh my! Like for the long, I was like, dude, do you not know that this was like the biggest hit ever? This is the reason most people get into movies. We had this argument so many times, and he's like, I don't think it came out in theaters. It did not come out in theaters. I'm like, yeah, Greedo shot first, and then he's like, I didn't even get it, and I'm just like, what? You still don't get that reference, do you? You don't get that reference. Well, it's actually it's like the wrong reference. Like Greedo's not supposed to shoot first. Like it was like in the movies. You remember that scene where Han Solo is like talking to that alien? That's Greedo. Like at the cabana or like at the
The katana.
Katana?
Cantina.
Okay, we were both wrong, but you thought it was a sword.
Yeah, katana. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
These will be posted daily, I think.
Every day is just gonna be like the next part of the terrible podcast.
It's so long ago.
Clayton Meyer.
Well, I mean, like, I think we're gonna have enough for a while. I'll probably like upload them.
How long is this going, dude? Jeez. It's like probably almost.
Okay, continue on the story. Well, basically, like in the original, Han Solo shot first, like from under the table. Like during that scene where like he sits down or Greedo sits down, and he's like, "What, Han? This is your last, whatever."
Yeah.
Heck, he says. And then Han Solo's supposed to shoot first, and then
Greedo shoots first.
No, Han Solo.
Well, he does shoot first in the movies, but they made it look like Greedo shot second.
No, it's the other way around. They made it where Han Solo in the original Han Solo shot first. Then George Lucas was like, "There's no redeeming quality to that," but I was like, "That's not right." And George Lucas was like, "You're 5, and we don't care."
He didn't even know you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So
we're just gonna act like you knew George Lucas.
Yeah, I knew George Lucas. Me and Georgie here.
Georgie.
And I was like, "George, you're a fat hog." And he's like, "I want to make a movie about black airplaners."
And
Red
we're gonna read it. Wait, he made that?
Yeah.
I never watched it.
Well, he didn't direct it, but he produced it. And I heard he directed the reshoot.
Didn't Cody watch it?
I watched it.
Not the Peas. Cody Peas.
Cody Pease watched it?
Didn't he watch it?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't think he did.
I really want to bring back how the thing came back to be. So we made it doesn't even matter. It can't work now.
We come back to just like move into it. Well, no. Well, I want to consider the story. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? That like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad like we're. Because I feel like this is a conversation that you should have had with your father.
Wall. My dad doesn't know Star Wars. He's just like, Clayton. Fuck you. And then my brothers are like these inspirational people to me, and they're like, dude, Back to the Future and like Star Wars.
Those movies, Back to the Future is like,
and I'm just like,
I didn't grow up with Back to the Future, but when I watched it, I gotta like, because I always heard, because my dad was always talking about it, and I watched it like on TV once, and I thought it was sort of good, so I was like, I'm gonna buy the Blu-ray, the 25.
You still have it. You still have it.
It's so good. It's so very good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
My brother's always like Ghostbusters and stuff, and I like for the longest time I'm like, I knew what Ghostbusters was, but I was just like, they always said these Ghostbusters quotes, and I was just like, oh, okay, and they're like,
we're gonna need the bigger boat.
Dude, shut up. I don't know.
You thought that was from Ghostbusters?
No,
it's from Jaws. You stupid.
Oh, I've never seen Jaws. I've seen like parts.
You haven't seen Jaws?
I've never seen the whole thing.
You haven't seen Jaws?
I've never seen the whole thing. I'm sorry.
I know what the hell
that is. Everyone.
We're gonna need it big. Well, basically in the movie, the main I don't know his first name, but his real name. But the main actor,
Alan. Oh.
Is the main actor basically? He says this like it was like ad-libbed, like which means like he just said it. It wasn't in the script. He said, "We're gonna need a bigger boat." It was like cool the first time, but then he continually says it like over.
Bigger boat.
Well, like he just keeps saying it. I'm like, that's not cool anymore. Like he just continue. People are always like, "We're gonna need a bigger boat," and I'm like, and then when I saw the movie, I was like, that's not even that good of a quote because he just overuses it. Like he puts it. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you mean? Well, you were just like, you haven't even seen the movie.
Well, like, I understand what you're saying, but I've never...
Yeah. You're like, I know.
Yeah.
But you don't know.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the scene where he says it 4 times in a row. Okay, I'll get that footage. I'll put it on here. I don't care if it's copyrighted. I don't care.
He's not gonna do it, I swear.
I'll just put a picture of Jaws.
Be like, oh, dude.
We thought this is our movies episode or movies part. Okay, let's go back to it. I'll just clip it. I'm gonna have to edit a lot of this.
Yeah, you are.
I have to look
a lot of bleeping and a lot of pictures and a lot of annotations.
God dang it!
It's your idea, man. It was your idea. And hey, dude, did you plug in your phone? You can do it again.
Like, do you know what cult following is?
It's like whenever you just follow what popular people do, right?
No, cult is like, it's basically like small, like it's just. You're like
I always feel like a freaking idiot, man.
Cult. Crap. Okay. I'm just gonna cut that up.
Yep.
Yep.
Cut out the stupid part of me. Sorry.
Nope. Well, basically, cult following is when a small group of, like, it's like a very, like, it's a small group of people sort of, like, all watching, and they always all love it. It's sort of like it, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Star Wars wouldn't be considered a cult movie, because everyone loves it. But, like, say, have you ever heard of the movie Clerks?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, well, basically, because everyone loved that movie. It's a cult movie because there's a lot of people like it, but it's not, like, to the extent of the others. Like, it's very much, like, us and them. Like, there's a lot of people that don't like it, and there's a lot of people that do like it.
Yeah.
And it's basically, like, there's a lot of people that see the charm of it, and there's a lot of people that don't. It's, like, almost like a cult. Like, dude, like, a cult is basically just a...
Yeah. Mr. Holt talks about it a lot.
Cult.
Yeah. He talks about how Barney is a cult.
It is a cult.
Yeah, it is.
It is a cult.
It is.
I don't even know what that means.
And he talks about how, like, freaking Santa's Satan and stuff like that.
I don't even...
Dude.
Because I always hear stories of Mr. Holt.
Dude,
I never
if you ever get him, never take Mr. Holt's class.
I want his class so bad because I do so much about it.
Oh my god. First day of school, he's like, hey guys.
I want to hear about satanic Santa.
And he's like, something. Oh god, what was it? Okay, sorry. He was talking about, the first day of school, he's talking about, like, how a donkey knows more than us. Like, he said it all in Spanish, too, and, like, he's like, oh, something bro, sabe too, or something like that. I don't really remember the quote. But he said it to us, and we're like, what? And then he's like, oh, okay, well, this means, basically a donkey knows more than you. And we're like, thanks, fuck you. And then, like, literally 2 minutes later, he's like, okay, and he just did the split. And we're like, what? What is going on? And we were, like, so confused, and he changes his teaching methods, like, 2 times every freaking week.
I don't even know what you're talking. Like, I want to hear. I want him so bad. Because just because that. Wait, is he Spanish?
Yeah. I want him. Dude, don't. I want him so bad. His tests aren't that hard.
I want him so bad.
Because at least I'm trying now, because, like, I didn't try at all. And now I'm trying.
Let's try to get us back to that other story. Not saying that yours is, like, if you want to finish, that's fine. But, like, I want to get back to that.
Sorry. Dude,
you always get sidelined
in this room.
How much time do I'm just, guys, don't worry about this, but I'm just gonna, like, go into the camera and be like, hey.
Hey, just, you can edit that out.
Yeah. 45 minutes of just us talking. God, okay.
At least it's not freaking 4 hours like you and Alec.
Yeah. This is what gave me the idea of doing. Well, I mean, it was also the our video we made. Basically.
You know what would suck?
What?
If this, not all of it, like, actually went to your SD.
It would.
Yeah, but still.
It'll tell me when it's at 5 minutes.
5 minutes remaining.
Like it basically runs where, like, it shows me the amount of, like, minutes I have left.
Yeah.
And then, like, it'll show me when I'm at 5 minutes, and it'll just stop the video if it doesn't have enough left. It won't, like, just.
Sorry, I never use your camera or anything to really. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure some cameras don't do that. They're just like, okay, we're recording, and then, like, sometimes it deletes some of the memory.
So, well, sometimes things are corrupted. I don't know, like, about that many other cameras. Like, I've had a few cameras, like,
yeah,
but I haven't, like, totally.
I've noticed a lot lately. I've been saying yeah every time, like, someone's like, oh, you know this, and then they, like, say something, and then they, like, know something that I know. I'm like, yeah, and then, like, they just go on, like, why
yeah.
Why don't
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Why don't I just
ironic hipsters out there. That was for you. Wait, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh my God,
I might know what you're talking about. I just don't realize it.
Ironic things and hipsters. That's the whole hipster culture. Is just ironic things.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's just the like wearing something because it's ironic or doing something because it's ironic.
Okay. Yeah.
That's being
I thought it was like a movie thing. I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry. But,
dude, where's my car?
dude, I know that. I know that from something. You're like,
I know that one!
I know that from something. I watched so many things that I don't remember everything.
I like, that movie, isn't it with Ashton Kutcher? And
I
some
think
other
so.
untalented guy?
Picture of Ashton Kutcher right now.
That wasn't... I was trying to make a joke of how untalented he is. Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Dun 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 dun
It
dun
sounds
dun
like,
dun.
what are you doing? Like a little drum.
And that was me shooting some guy with a water balloon. I mean, with a
A
water
water
gun.
balloon?
Water gun.
A water balloon. I'm shooting someone with a water balloon. Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Okay, back to story.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're so bad at keeping on topic.
Dude, we like jump from topic to topic.
That's how it was. That's how the conversations go, I think.
A lot of those conversations, yeah.
At least with my conversations, they just jump.
Yeah.
At certain things.
Sometimes
Unless I
annoying.
have to, like, I'm trying to keep on something. Like,
Yeah.
we're bad at keeping on something.
Yeah, because, like, we're such good friends
Like, it's just, like,
that we just always have
It just-
something to talk about.
well, it's just sort of, like, in that way of jumping to another thing. Like, it's almost just good at keeping a conversation. Because, I mean, I feel like if you keep on one subject long enough, you will run it dry. And then you will have nothing to talk about. There's no subject.
That's what I think I do with, like, when I try to talk to girls.
This is Clayton when he talks to girls. Go.
Dude, oh, it's so awkward. Like, nowadays, like, I feel so stoned whenever I talk to girls.
Because you've been stoned
No,
before.
no. It's just, like, this feeling. Like, I think this is what it feels like. I'm just like,
Disclaimer.
what's
Clay
up,
Meyer
dude?
has never been stoned.
I've been around people that, like, has been smoking, but I was just like, what's up, dude? And then, like, the reason why I think of it is, like, because on my bus, Dylan, he takes off my glasses sometimes, and everyone's like, dude, you look so stoned. And I do. Dude. I look so stoned without my glasses on, but my glasses, like, kind of cover it up.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, it's like, that thing made me act like I am now, I think.
What do you mean?
Like, if I never heard that, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be like, what's up, dude? Like, you'd be like, what's up? Hey, you want to talk or something? But, like, now it's just like, I can't, well, I couldn't ever do it, but still. It's always been like,
Now I'll talk about how I am with girls.
oh, that's
Well,
fun.
I'm just the swabbest guy ever.
Yeah.
I walk over and I'm like, because I'm sweating.
He's got like a sweat. He's just like, hi, hi. Oh,
man.
he goes, ha, ha, ha. And he never talks. He just doesn't talk.
What do you... You don't talk. Shut up! Shut up!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not...
You're not too
Well,
bad.
I mean,
but you're not the
it's just,
greatest.
I think it's more...
You're better than, like, really dorky people.
I keep conversation. I just feel like, okay, I'm good at talking to people, except if I like them.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's... I don't even want to name any names. Don't name any names. I'll leave them. Don't matter. Don't matter.
I won't say any names.
Don't say any names! I just get really mad at you. Then I got like, and then we'll like cut to like, I'm just like,
Technical
sentence.
difficulties. Technical difficulties,
Like,
and it's just like,
you're dead.
you said it. You said it. Like, it skips out.
Yeah.
Like, or like a huge bleed.
That's what
it's just,
yeah.
I was like, it's just like,
We should just bleep that out and just do a real thing and just wait.
and then it's just like, sorry for that. And then it's just like, oh, I know. Dude.
But yeah, like I'm just not, like I'm not that bad, but I feel like if they find out you like him, it just increases the awkwardness to a level where you're just like, I'm
just
Christopher Walken right now.
Oh, dude. I've talked to a girl that I've liked for a very long time now. This whole entire year, basically.
Ooh, scandalous.
Scandalous.
Wait,
Yeah.
have you ever seen the show Recess?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
It's
If you know what I'm talking about, the picture right here, right now. I already showed it.
I don't care.
I already showed it. It doesn't matter now.
It's gonna show it
I feel
again.
like I'm like
Right.
talking to myself
Now.
editing. I'm like, you do this, do a segue, make it funny. But yeah, that show.
We're gonna have to wrap up soon because my parents are home.
Oh, well, I guess we're like 50 minutes. Well, yeah. I think we'll. We got enough, I think.
Okay. Bye.
Wait, is there anything else you want to say? Like wrap up?
Subscribe to the channel even though I don't post videos.
Subscribe to my channel, or we'll do an outro. I'll cut it to it. Like, okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you. Subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Oh crap, they're coming. Oh.